While I was growing up, my father was a wicked man in my eyes. No doubt about it. Many times, I wished he would just disappear and never come back. I watched him beat my mother for many years. It didn't stop until she finally went to America in 1983 through my sister's petition. I was 19 years old then. But it wasn't just her. Sometimes he would hit us kids too. One evening, I remember, he made us hold the push-up position and then he struck our hips with a piece of firewood. I can't really remember how much it hurt, but the fear I still remember clearly. Overnight, he'd come home late and drunk, and he would force us to sit and listen to his so-called life lessons. We had school the next morning, but that didn't matter to him. We never dared to say a word or ask if we could go to bed. Even when he was home sober, I couldn't relax. I was always careful, trying not to make any mistakes. I liked it when he was gone, but I was always on edge, wondering what he'd do when he came back. Later, my siblings told me they had it even worse. Sometimes they actually ran away into the mountains to hide from him. They also told me we used to have more land and even a farm servant. But my father lost it all gambling on Hwatu, a Korean card game. Because of that, my mother often had to borrow money from neighbors just so we could go to school. There was one time my father fought with a man in the village. The police came and took him to the station. My mother went to her friend for help, so he wouldn't end up in jail. That friend's son had a high position in Seoul and helped my father be released right away. I didn't feel any joy or sadness about the incident. My father caused another problem, and then it solved. That was how I recorded it in my memory. I still remember what her friend said to my mother. I didn't want to help your husband, but because you asked me, I called my son. People in the village liked my mother, but they were careful not to make my father angry. Back then, especially in the countryside, most women didn't even know the word divorce. Some just ran away without telling anyone because their lives were too hard. My mother also ran away once, but came back. I only found out about that years later from my brother after she had passed away. I remember when I was about 12, I asked her, "Why didn't you leave a husband like that? Why did you keep living with so much pain?" She told me, "I didn't know how I could make money and raise 5 children without a husband." I was touched by my mother's love that day. However, I also knew I would never be able to go through that kind of life, not even for a moment. Gradually, that thought grew in my mind until it became a firm determination for my life. If my husband ever hits me, even once, I will divorce him right away. I never wanted to live the life my mother went through.